Clarkson revealed his visit to Spain's famous tomato-throwing festival did not turn out to be as fun as he thought it might be. Jeremy Clarkson has claimed a visit to Spain's La Tomatina festival turned into the worst day of his life, saying he could have been sodomized and wouldn't have noticed. The Clarkson's farm star attended the festival 22 years ago, and despite saying tomatoes are one of his top 3 favorite foods, he was not a fan. The annual event sees a procession of trucks deposit 135 tons of tomatoes into the streets, which are then collected by the crowd, who hurl them at one another. The festival was recently forced to introduce safe zones after a local TV reporter covering proceedings had her bottom pinched. Jeremy claims some of the tomatoes are as hard as potatoes, and although thousands of people flock to and enjoy the event, he was not a fan. "It's awful. You're getting elbowed and shoved. You can't see a thing. Your eyes hurt like hell and you have no idea which way is up. And all the time another potato traveling at 40 miles per hour is heading towards the side of your head, and you can't see it coming. God knows how anyone could tell their bottom was being pinched," he opined. "They could have sodomized me with a hat stand out there, and I wouldn't have noticed." The broadcaster, journalist, farmer and publican was using the festival as an example of human beings' desire to have fun, as he yet again slammed Sir Keir Starmer's plans to ban smoking in outdoor spaces. "Humans like excitement. We like danger. And that's what he wants to take away," he concluded, writing in his Sunday Times column. This is just his latest dig at the Prime Minister over plans to extend the current smoking ban to all outdoor public places. This would make it illegal to smoke outside at a restaurant or even in the smoking area of a nightclub. Jeremy, who just opened his own bar, The Farmer's Dog in the Cotswolds, took a further swipe at Sir Keir's smoking ban on Saturday, comparing the situation to vegans. He name-checked Ricky Gervais, pointing out he is a vegan who loves animals, but doesn't insist others turn vegan. Sadly, however, Sir Starmer does not think like this. He doesn't like smoking, so he's going to ban it. And then, to make this Stalinist decree sound reasonable, he says the illnesses smoking costs the NHS a huge amount of money every year. Jeremy ranted in The Sun. Explaining the folly in Labour's reasoning, Jeremy pointed to the huge revenue raised by the tax on cigarettes every year to the tune of £10 billion. Without that coming in, the £22 billion black hole Starmer keeps droning on about will become £32 billion. He says he can pay for all this by taxing the rich, but he's deluded, he added. He ended his column by declaring, "He really is woke Wilson, and I literally can't think of anything more dangerous."